But at the same time, for me, it's like, can you catch lightning in a bottle 30 years later?
Pascal, you are now rocking with
Bill and Ted's some entertainment news. Bill and Ted's trailer just dropped yesterday.
Bill and Ted, what have you got to say for yourselves?
Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes.
Yesterday morning.
Yep.
And it's out there. Bill and Ted's, what is the title of the movie again? Bill and Ted's?
It's Bill and Ted Face the Music.
Bill and Ted Face the Music. It's the third installment of the Bill and Ted's franchise, I guess you can call it a franchise. It's been, 30 years since the last movie that they did, since the Bogus Journey movie? So It's quite a big jump. We find Bill and Ted, obviously they're adults now, but they still have not made the song yet. They still have not made the song that's supposed to bring, universal unity. That's supposed to bring everybody together in harmony, bring harmony to the world, bring world peace. And so they decide, or at least in this trailer, they decide that it might be a good idea to go into the future where they do make the song and try to steal the song from themselves, from their future selves. And I got a chance to see the trailer. So did Tom. So Tom, what did you think on it, man?
I thought it was good. They didn't give too much away. It still makes me want to see it. It's a little bit sad that we don't get to see George Carlin in this. Of course, he's passed on. But I'm excited about this because it's not just Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter coming back as Bill and Ted, but it's the original writers that wrote the original Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and also wrote Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. The director of it directed Galaxy Quest, which has a very impassioned cult following. So I have high hopes for this one. I think it's going to feel like a Bill and Ted movie because it's the original writers, the original cast. I'm optimistic, and for as far as comedy sequels go, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey was funny as hell. I thought it stood up to the original.
I thought it sucked. So,
all right.
No, it's okay. Here it is. No offense, not throwing any shade to anybody or anything like that. If you enjoyed Bogus Journey, by all means, enjoy Bogus Journey. But for me, it was just not enjoyable. And the thing is I remember it as a kid. And as a kid, if I was like, meh, obviously, I didn't like it. The first one I thought was great. It was a great time. That was a hell of a ride. So I'm hoping that this third one is good. But from the trailers, it looks kind of sappy to me. It does. And yes, it's, lately there's been a whole thing of the nostalgia thing, the nostalgia shows coming back and being revamped, like Fuller House, so on and so forth. But at the same time, for me, it's like, can you catch lightning in a bottle 30 years later? Can you? With a movie like this? Now, don't get me wrong. I love me some Keanu. I've grown to love him. I've grown to love him. And this movie, Bill and Ted, was the movie that put his name out there on the map, to make him be a huge star, make him be who he is, make him Keanu Reeves. But at the same time, the movie was just kind of, I don't know, a little lackluster to me. I mean, the second one. So when I saw the trailer for this third one, I was kind of like, ooh, this does not look good. Just to me, it just did not. It did not make me go, yeah, man, I cannot wait. I was kind of like, this is going to be cheesy as hell. This might not be as funny as everybody thinks it's going to be. Or they're trying to capture the comedy that they captured 30 years ago, and comedy is completely different from what it is now. Comedy then is completely different from what it is now. So I don't know.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Absolutely.
It comes out August 21st comes out.
In the theaters?
Theoretically, that's the plan so far.
Okay. Well, that's going to be dope. And for a fact, I'm going to be one of the guys out there, first people in line going to seeing it. Why? Because I want to see if it sucks. Yeah. And I will tell you right here on the show live if it's good or not. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm sitting there going to watch the movie just like cynical, eating my popcorn and Twizzlers. Nah. I'm in there to enjoy it. But the trailer sucks.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.